In the words of the now, 9mm.
Welcome once again to Portimao on the Algarve in Portugal. It's the three-day mini World Cup of beach soccer, and this is, to all intents and purposes, the final. Home side Portugal against Brazil. Both teams maximum points so far from the two games, having beaten Argentina and USA. Portugal with Coimbra, Jordan, Allen, Madja, Marinho, Bilro, Graça, Loja, Bruno Nova and João Carlos. Brazil, Mao, Dino, Bueno, Anderson, Bruno, Sydney, Daniel, Andre, Benjamin, Wagner. It's Brazil who get things underway. The Brazil coach, Alexandre Soares. And for Portugal, Jose Miguel Mateus. There's Madja, very much the start of this Portuguese side. Typical move from him. The header on that occasion from Madja was weak. This is Anderson. And, well, both sides winning comfortably. Brazil beating Argentina 3-2 and USA 9-1. Portugal put 5-1 against USA and 3-0 against Argentina. So Brazil have scored 12 and let in 3. Portugal has scored 8 but just received the 1 goal so far. 6 points each. All to play for. Game 6, the final match of this three-day mini World Cup tournament in Portimao, Portugal. Beach soccer worldwide. Beach soccer at its best. Dino looking to connect with Anderson. Well read by Allen. Key player in this Portuguese side. It's Graça, the coach, looking for Coimbra. Bilro comes back to protect. Graça this time connects with Madja, who goes down. Play on, say the referees, much to the dismay of this capacity crowd. Very much behind the home side, of course. But, well, you've got to say Brazil, the favourites. Lovely touch from Madja, looking to connect with Allen. But both Sydney and Anderson were quick to get across. This is Bueno for Brazil. Sydney, lovely control, just too strong for Benjamin. It goes through to Graça. He plays it out quickly. Excellent atmosphere here. The heat, as we said earlier, not so intense as over the first 2 days. It's a pretty cloudy day. And, well, believe me, these players won't be unhappy about that. Benjamin there, very much alone up front, trying to get a shot in as the crowd really get behind Portugal now. Graça, Madja. Once again, the combination with Allen nearly coming off. It only has to come off once or twice. Down goes Benjamin. Now this is Anderson. Benjamin, once again, second time in these opening minutes, the return pass to him has just been too high. He's not the tallest of players. Graça, well, trying a shot to test Mao. It wasn't the best of shots, but it's not a bad strategy, especially early in the game. This is Sydney for Brazil. Back to Anderson. Now Bueno. Bueno wins the throw in as he fails to take it past Bilro. Bueno for Brazil. In fact, now it's Anderson Poor control on that occasion by Benjamin. Bilro again. Playing it square to Coimbra. Back to the keeper. Good interception by Anderson. Benjamin trying to squeeze it through to Sydney. Anderson keeps it in play. Bilro putting the pressure on him. Anderson decides he can't take it past Bilro. Finds Bueno. Bueno's shot charged down by Majda. Gets another chance though. Oh, lovely skill and control, but Majda quickly across to take it off him and to gain the applause. And although in the end just couldn't find the keeper, gives away a corner. Sydney, and the shot coming in from Benjamin. Grassa quickly down to block it. So a lot of respect for these two sides. Took a nasty bounce. Grassa did well to clutch at that. And it's going to be a corner for Portugal, won by Allen. Got the touch to it and Sydney blocked it. And it comes straight into the hands of Mao. He plays it out quickly. Bilro gets between the ball and Benjamin. And still no score. This is Anderson for Brazil. And as the fans chanting, Portugal, Portugal. Sydney. This is Benjamin. Benjamin looking to find Sydney again. It ends up in Grassa's hands. And both sides studying each other, trying to avoid any risks. Grassa, long throw out as usual, looking for Madja. In that case it's Allen it came to, and his shot was blocked. Now Benjamin goes past Coimbra. Grassa quickly off his line. Still Benjamin though. Bilro now for Portugal. That's a poor ball with both Madja and Allen on the break. Benjamin. Bruno. Very close. He's such a talented player. There he is on the turn. First time volley. Grassa finds Allen. Allen trying to find Madja. Madja doing well to take it off Bruno. Allen again. Mao, I should say, quickly off his line. This is Benjamin. Sydney takes it past Bilro. Allen waiting there to protect his keeper. And changes being prepared. Allen tries to surprise Mao there. Sydney gets a break. This is Andre. Great stop from Grassa. Well, pretty continuous stuff. Very few stoppages so far. That was Andre. Just come on, his first touch. Grassa. The ball seemed to slip out of his hand there. And as Alexander Saudis has words with Sydney and Anderson. The game continues. Still no score. Allen turns it back to Grassa. Grassa finds Madja. Looks for the shots, but well defended once again by Bueno. And this is very tactical stuff indeed. Bruno for Brazil. Bueno trying to take it past Bruno. Novo loses out. This is Allen. Novo again. Madja waiting in the middle. Madja with the first touch. He can't quite control it. Lovely little back heeler from Andre. Down goes Bruno, and on the ground, Very, very close indeed to breaking the deadlock there, Bruno. Mourinho turns it back to the keeper. 3 minutes to go in this opening period. Grasser finds Allen. And really, these two up front, Allen and Madja, are so dangerous. Bruno to Bueno. Bueno looks for his man and finds him, Daniel. Andre, I beg your pardon. Andre picks up Daniel. Bueno. Over the top, looking for the Brazilian striker, but nothing Andre could do about it. Bueno gets a break. This is Andre. Well, he had the angle, but he couldn't keep it down. Still no score with 2 minutes to go in this opening period. Long clearance and poor communication there between Mao and Daniel, and Mao explaining in very blunt language indeed to Daniel why that ball should have been his. Still no score though. This is Bruno. Oh, poor work from him. A chance for Jordan. Great stop from Mao. And Novo missing the chance. And the home fans getting a little bit impatient. Novo knows that. He had the opportunity, just took too long in setting up his shot. Sydney picks out Andre. Andre, lovely skill to take him past Jordan. But Novo across to cover. This is Andre. And giving the throw away. Quickly taken. Allen heads it back and then comes off to be replaced by Coimbra. Grasser, meanwhile, with the ball in the final minute. Still no score. Mourinho for Portugal. Still Mourinho. This is Grasser. Long throw out from Grasser. Picks up Jordan. Jordan turns Bruno nicely. Still Jordan. Jordan gets the return pass from Novo. Goes down under the challenge from Sydney. Play on, says the referee. This is Daniel. Picks out Andre. 20 seconds to go in this opening period. This is Daniel. Tries a shot. In the end, it was a harmless one. Grasser with the ball. The animators trying to get the fans even more behind their side. Jordan on the ball. Now it's Mourinho. He tries a shot right on the klaxon. End of first period. Portugal 0, Brazil 0. Welcome back to Portimao. About to begin the second period of this final game in the Portimao Beach Soccer Mini World Cup. No score between Portugal and Brazil in the first period. Madja from the off, forcing an excellent save from Mao, the Brazilian keeper. A lot of respect between these sides, neither giving anything away. Bruno intercepted nicely by Birlo. Grasser plays it out. Allen on the ball. And just wonder whether Allen and Madja will need to be given a rest at some stage in this second period. The fans very much getting on the on top of the referees. Bruno showing his skill. Daniel was very close to getting onto that superb centre by the big Brazilian number 6. So momentarily the game paused. It's Andre with the throw. Bruno, Madja just protecting the ball until Grasser can snaffle it up. Interception by Bueno for Brazil. Birlo to take the throw. Turns it back to the keeper, Grasser. Grasser finds Allen again. Allen can't get past Bueno. Allen plays it square for Birlo. Madja. And good work from Mao once again. Portugal looking sharper in the opening minute of this second half. Madja's not happy with something there. Good save once again though from Mao. Madja can't control it. Allen losing out to Bueno. Bueno tries the shot, takes a deflection on Pirlo. Is that a corner or a throw in? It's going to be a corner. Bueno finding it. A tremendous header from Bruno in the end. It was a completely miscued shot from Bueno. And Bruno nearly making it pay. Graça's save superb. That's well dealt with by Coimbra on the far post. It's quickly played out by Portugal. Allen. Oh, very close indeed. What an amazing shot Allen just attempted. Had no view of the goal with Bueno in front of him. And somehow managed to curl it. Rather like fading 3-iron round the trees. Great work from Allen. Great moments of technical skill. Anderson puts it over the top. Still no score. Portugal 0, Brazil 0. And obviously that can't remain the same after 3 periods, as a brief period of 2 minutes extra before the penalty shootout. Bruno once again showing the deftness of his touch. And Andre, the volley was poorly controlled. Madja chests it down to the keeper, Graça. Graça's long throw, picks up Allen. Always a danger. Tries a shot and Mao having to get down quickly. This time Coimbra doing enough to prevent Andre progressing. It's Graça. This time Allen's control letting him down. Mao with the throw out, finds Bruno. Bruno does well to hold it up. This is Andre. Bruno's up there, as is Anderson. Andre sees the run in from Bueno. Bueno's control was poor, but he wins it back. Anderson again, trying to surprise Graça. It'll take more than that. Madja on the ball for Portugal. Graça now. Well, not necessarily a bad idea, as we said before. You've got the chance of surprising the rival keeper, or taking a deflection, or finding a rebound. And I think Bueno had the same idea. Tremendous attempt from the Brazilian, number 3. Look at that. A superb save from Graça. And it'll be another corner to Brazil. It's well read by Allen. The loose ball for Bruno. Birlo gets down well. Andre on the ball now. Tries a shot. There was no angle and he couldn't keep it down. And well, as we come to the halfway point of this second period, still no goals. Thrills and spills galore. Well, they're always guaranteed. Goals too. Very unusual indeed. The fact that it's still 0-0 at this stage of the game just demonstrates how evenly balanced these two sides are, how much respect they have for each other. Is Bruno going to be penalised for handball there? I think the home fans believe he should be. Clearly contact with the forearm. The referee giving the benefit of the doubt. Allen on the ball for Portugal now. It's a poor pass back, well intercepted by Sydney. Lovely run. He picks up Benjamin. Pass is just too strong, and the Portuguese are able to get back. Oh, superb attempt from Andre. Well read indeed by Graça. And despite the lack of goals, top quality beach soccer on display here. Majda there, trying to combine again with Alan. There's that amazing attempt. And, well, no wonder Andre looks disappointed. Now, for Brazil, this is Bueno. Back to the keeper. Sydney's free. Now prefers to look for Andre. And Bueno back to cover. So close to Majda. Just getting a touch to it and seeing it agonizingly come back off the bar. Best chance of the match so far comes from Majda in Portugal. Benjamin. Under pressure from Bruno Novo. Good work from Benjamin. Bueno turning it past Majda, tries a shot. Sydney, here's a chance for Benjamin. And Benjamin claiming it's a goal. The referee's saying no, we've got to see a replay of that as Majda looks for Marinho. And it's over the top. Benjamin can't quite believe it. Well, clearly not going anywhere near the line. And the score remains the same. Portugal 0, Brazil 0. Final of this 3-day mini World Cup event in Portimao in the Algarve, Portugal. It's Portugal-Brazil. Sydney on the ball for Brazil. Plays it back to Benjamin. Benjamin pressurised by Alan. He nearly takes it off him. Benjamin instead finds Bueno. Benjamin again. Alan again involved in the pressure. This is Sydney. Sydney trying to take it past Marinho. Still Sydney combining with Benjamin. Can he get the cross in? Oh, it's well intercepted by Bruno Novo. Benjamin knocks it back towards big number 8, Daniel. And finally, Andre, once again frustrated by Grassa. Alexandre Saures there. I should say Jose Miguel Mateus, the Portuguese coach, looking concerned, but his side are having opportunities at the other end as well. This was a great stop by Grassa. 3 minutes to go in the second period. Allen with the throw. Novo gets a touch. Mao reads it well. That's Coimbra and Jordan prepared to come on. I wouldn't be surprised if either Majda or Allen are given a break. Good work from Benjamin. This is Brazil looking more and more comfortable. Andre finally, in fact, the penalised. Yeah, Majda getting a break, and Allen, well, there you go. For once, the commentator getting it absolutely right. Coimbra and Jordan coming on to give Allen and Majda a well-deserved breather. Free kick given to Portugal. It's going to be Bruno Novo. He strikes it well. How close can you get? Just bouncing over the top. Striking it so well. There's that nasty bounce, and in fact, Mao getting a touch to it, knocking it onto the top of the bar, and a corner given. Referee Iris of Spain not too happy. These FIFA events, remember? Let's see. 2 minutes left in the final game of this Portimao Mini World Cup. Novo with the corner. Finding Coimbra. Coimbra wants a corner to be given and points out that the other official is pointing that way. Another opportunity for Bruno. He plays it all the way back to Grassa on this occasion. Tremendous run from Andre. He loses it in the end to Jordan. And it may well be BLO who's penalised for that. That is Novo. It will be Andre who's penalised for that and gets a yellow. I have to say, I'm not quite sure why. Andre himself has a little laugh about it. 1 minute and a half to go. There's Andre, takes it past Novo. Goes down. Is there a retaliation? Well, the referee saw something. He maybe thought that Andre attempted with his hand just to pull down Jordan. It's Majda who gets to take the kick. A good opportunity for Portugal with a minute and a half to go. Majda against Mao. Off the base of the post. Nothing is going right for Portugal. Tremendously unlucky. Andre to Sydney. Sydney, and on the fast post, Daniel just unable to turn it in. Benjamin on the ball now. Faced by Madjet. Sydney goes across to help. Time ticking away. Benjamin can't get it past Majda. Corner. Quickly taken. Daniel's shot. Well, there's a miscue. In the closing minute now, still no score. Sydney to Danielle. Danielle returns the favour. Sydney on the ball. Danielle again. Now he plays it wide. Looking for Benjamin. Madja always in close company there. Sydney. Well controlled by Benjamin. Down he goes. Play on, says the referee. Novo, Madja to his right. And Madja won't be happy with him. But Portugal certainly, to my mind, deserve to get their noses in front as Benjamin puts it into the side netting. 3 seconds to go. There's the klaxon for the end of period 2. Still no score. Portugal 0, Brazil 0. Don't miss the final period in just a few minutes. Welcome back to the third and final period of this, the final game in the Portimao Beach Soccer Mini World Cup. It's Portugal 0, Brazil 0 after the first 2 periods. I can't remember the last time I saw that scoreline in a game of beach soccer, but it doesn't mean that there haven't been thrills and spills. Portugal have hit the woodwork 3 times to my reckoning. Brazil playing as stylishly as ever. Down goes Daniel. It's Bilro with the foul. He's going to get a yellow card, I think. Is Daniel okay? Bilro not happy with the yellow. And the veteran has got a bit of a reputation. He'd do very well indeed not to argue back with the referee too much. Let's see it. No doubt the challenge is late. Daniel takes it past him. Birlo gets there late. And absolutely no doubt. The problem, in a way, is Birlo's reaction to the referee's decision. That's what in the past has got him in trouble once or twice. Grassa having a word with referee Ayrif from Spain. And I think Bilro still more than anything knows that it's the frustration or the danger of having given Daniel this opportunity to break the deadlock. Madja having words with head coach Jose Miguel Mateus. No score in the third period of this final game. And Saudi seems to be loving it. Brazilian coach. Lovely big smile. Daniel is obviously recovered. Daniel versus Graça. And the fans trying to make the atmosphere a difficult one for Daniel. Absolutely packed stands. Daniel to take it. Big opportunity for Brazil. Portugal dominated the second period, weren't able to convert that domination into a lead, and an opportunity for Daniel. And that's the opener, 1-0 to Brazil. No wonder Saudis and Sydney there celebrate. In a game where the first two periods have gone by with no goals, that goal from Daniel, sending Graça the wrong way, could well be absolutely fundamental. 1-0 to Brazil. What can Portugal do from the restart? Alan and Majda. A restart in beach soccer, as you know, equivalent to a direct free kick, or an indirect free kick almost, you could say, in the real game or the full-size game. Tremendously powerful shot from Majda, well blocked by Mao. It's quick to get it out. Bruno just can't get the cross in. Majda striking that so well. Mao blocking it. Birlo's just picked up the yellow, returns it to Graça. Birlo failing to control that one. And, well, with Birlo, Allen and Majda on the pitch, pretty much the full-strength team. Coimbra as well for Portugal. Birlo finds Allen. Allen finds Majda. Majda miscues. And it's 1-0 to Brazil. 10.5 minutes still to go, though. Plenty of time in beach soccer. Coimbra giving away the throw. Benjamin takes it. Bueno, Benjamin. Benjamin pressured by Birlo. Still Benjamin. Did well to get out of that. Bruno turns it back to Mao. In fact, it's Bueno, now Mao. Quick one out. Nice control by Daniel. Bueno on the overlap, so close. 9:50 left. Tremendous attempt there from Allen, right across the face of the goal again. Now, perhaps just pulling his gloves away at the last moment. Daniel heads it back to him. Mao quickly out. This is Benjamin. Benjamin against Birlo. Benjamin is happy to wait. Still Benjamin. Birlo not making a move. The crowd getting impatient. And Birlo, it's a clear push. Absolutely right. He gets a second yellow. And that's a disaster for Birlo. And it's a disaster for Portugal. That's yellow number 2. And Jose Miguel Mateus, well, trying to watch this through closed eyes. And Birlo's only got himself to blame. Absolutely no doubt about the referee's decision. No doubt at all. There you go. Down he goes. 2 hands on his chest. There's no doubt about it. You can't do that. And Birlo knows it. And, of course, leaves Portugal with 4 men. 3 on the playing surface plus the keeper. And against the Brazilians, well, that makes things very difficult indeed. Majda goes off to be replaced by Marinho. Birlo, not a happy camper. And with the extra man, the Brazilians now just should be able to hang on to the ball, knock it around. Birlo, angry with everybody. Jose Miguel Mateos, his coach, tells him to go sit down. Still plenty of time left, but the players out there feeling the fatigue now. And for Portugal, it's an uphill struggle. Benjamin once again, this time blasting it over the top. For Portugal, it's Graça, Marinho, Coimbra and Allen, who are still out there. Allen can't control it, and they're going to have one very, very difficult job in the remaining 8 minutes 44. But well, you can't afford to lose players to a red card, and Bilro was looking for it. Lovely control by Bueno. Bruno knocks it across the face. And finally Graça with the throw. Allen all alone up front, and unless he can latch on to one of Graça's clearances, well, he's going to find life difficult indeed. Anderson, Bruno, Anderson, Bruno, Bueno, Anderson. What a superb goal from Brazil. You can say that they're only playing against 3 outfield players, but that's more like beach volleyball than beach soccer. That ball didn't touch the ground. That's what Brazil do so well. That's why they're the favourites in any tournament they're in. What a shame that the replay only shows that, because between Bruno and Anderson, they passed the whole length of the pitch without letting the ball hit the ground. Absolute top class beach soccer. Portugal 0, Brazil 2, and with Portugal down to 3 outside players. Very close indeed from the restart there. Set up by Marinho for Allen. But, well, that's the kind of occasion, kind of opportunity that Portugal really have to start putting away. But as it is, they find themselves 2-0 down with 1 man less out there on the pitch. And that makes this sand pitch just seem so much longer for Portuguese legs. Anderson. Now this is Benjamin. Anderson again. Easily controlled there by Andre. Anderson. Just in no rush at all. Brazil now. Bruno. Daniel's shot blocked down by Coimbra. Shame he didn't look round to see Majda screaming for the ball. Benjamin losing out to Coimbra again. Down goes Marinho. Portugal back to their full complement now. Bruno having a laugh with Graça. And there's the challenge that brought Marinho down. Free kick in favour of Portugal. Can Marinho pull something out of the bag? There's his task. Marinho against Mao. In comes Marinho. And he managed to find Bruno Novo, who got a touch and seems to have hurt himself. A little smile on Daniel's face, as the Portuguese are beginning perhaps to try and persuade the ref to give them a helping hand. Novo down. Well, there was contact. Novo is right about that. But really, you could say that Novo makes the contact on Daniel rather than the other way around. Well, the clock has stopped as Bruno Novo receives attention. 6:47 to go. Brazil have got their noses in front and taken advantage of the periods where Portugal had were one man down. Goes down like a sack of potatoes there. And Mateus, the coach, just wondering what to do. The old toothpick in the mouth. Novo's going to get carried off by Coimbra and Madja. So it does seem like it's a serious one. Joe Carlos, the reserve keeper, and Jordan coming out to help him. And, well, Daniel doesn't seem to be too concerned. It's a corner anyway, meanwhile, to Portugal. Mourinho getting onto it. Mao picking it up with no difficulty. Daniel back to Mao. Now a long ball out to Sydney. And Brazil quite happy, not in any rush. Daniel with a header, so close. Graça didn't get a touch. Daniel says he did. And so does the referee. If he did, it's a spectacular save. Just a fingertip, I think. In the corner, Bueno can't control the shot. And we're into the final 6 minutes of this match. Portugal 0, Brazil 2. Jordan on the ball. Running into trouble though. Daniel, he takes it past Daniel. Comes through to Benjamin. Benjamin to Sydney, now intercepted by Mourinho. Now it's Sydney. Daniel. Daniel gets another chance. Under pressure from Jordan. Mao off his line to scoop it up. Well intercepted by Coimbra. This is Bueno. Madja goes across to pressurise him. Mao scooping it up on the other side of the pitch. This is Benjamin. Takes it past Jordan. Still Benjamin. Tries a shot. Good save from Graça. Benjamin gets the rebound. Sydney plays it wide to Daniel. All the way back to Mao. Bueno back to Mao, the keeper again. He plays it out to Benjamin. Brazil absolutely comfortable out there. Benjamin takes it past Madja. Tries a shot. Graça down to scoop it up. Portugal 0, Brazil 2. Time running out for Portugal. This is Mourinho. Now Coimbra. Allen ready to come back on to replace Jordan. Mourinho. Jordan's off. Benjamin controls it. Allen goes in to challenge him. Sydney for Brazil. On comes Andre to replace Benjamin. Allen tries a shot blocked by Bueno. Allen gets the rebound. Madja tries his speciality. Couldn't get the angle right. It bounced over the top. And you can't help thinking that they're the chances that have to go in. That bicycle kick then from Madja and the previous restart from Allen. Two very big chances. This is Daniel for Brazil. Plus the 2 times that Portugal hit the post in period 2. And they find themselves 2-0 down. Mao plays it quickly out. This is Coimbra for Portugal. 3:30 to go. Graça's throw. Neither Madja nor Allen have got any chance of connecting to that one. And the seconds ticking away. Mao with the clearance. This is Anderson. Bueno making a run. Bueno. And there it is. 3-0. Bueno. It doesn't score too many, but thoroughly deserved. Anderson saw him. A tremendous run. The Portuguese by this stage in two minds as whether to keep attacking, hang back. Bruno saw the space, and Anderson saw Bruno, and nothing Grassa can do. It's an excellent run from the number 3, just connecting. The most difficult placement for Grassa to be able to stop it. It bounced nastily as well. Portugal 0, Brazil 3 with 3 minutes to go. Alan and Madja on the restart. Alan to flick it up. Madja. Excellent save from Mao. Madja. Nice flick on. Looking for Madja again. Intercepted easily by Sydney. Bruno Novo's made a recovery and is back on. This could be a good run. Well intercepted by Bueno, the scorer of Brazil's third. Alan can't get past him. Marinho's throw. Bueno heads it out. It's Benjamin. Sydney's free. Comes down to Madja. Still Andre. A good stop that time. Although I'm not sure what the ref's given. There's the shot from Andre. Tipped over the bar by Grassa. Free kick by a corner rather by Andre. Sydney. And that's it, 4-0. What a superbly taken corner. What an unstoppable volley. And no wonder Brazil are favourites in every beach soccer tournament they take part in. Simplicity itself. And maybe the Portuguese forgot that you have to mark that guy too. No chance for Grassa. Into the top corner. All 4 goals come in the third period. And you've got to feel sorry for the Portuguese. Another restart occasion. Just wide. Nothing going right for Madja today. Nothing going right for Portugal. And Brazil just content to wait, to hang back, to play their game, and when the moment comes, to strike. Anderson will be penalised for that challenge. The torcida, the Brazilian fans making themselves heard now. And Anderson just pulling on Novo there. 1.5 minutes to go. And while many of the Portuguese fans actually make their way out of the stand, what an amazing sight. Completely emptying the small group of Brazilian fans at the top of that stand we can see. Well, they aren't going anywhere. Bruno Novo with the kick. Can Portugal pull something back? Novo against Mao. Well, pretty much sums up Portugal's day, I think, really, that one. Just over a minute to go. Anderson. Very close indeed. The Brazilians are enjoying themselves now. Grassa plays it out to Allen. Grassa again. Grassa trying a shot. And, well, no comments. Mao. Sydney. Lovely little touch. The Brazilian fans are enjoying this. Sydney again. Grassa a good stop, but it'll be a corner. Closing seconds of this amazing beach soccer mini World Cup tournament here in Portimao, the Algarve coast of Portugal. And in the end, it's been Brazil who well, just know when to turn it on. They suffered in the second period. First period, pretty much both sides checking each other out. The second period, Portugal dominated, but couldn't break the deadlock. And here, in the third period, Brazil have put their foots down, I should say their feet, and dominated clearly. Portugal 0, Brazil 4. Mao goes across to celebrate Grassa, who've had such a great tournament. But Brazil it is who get the trophy. Played 3, won 3. And, well, there's absolutely no argument about it. Scored 16 goals, that's 8 more than anybody else. Led in 3, well, Portugal the next led in 5. And just the 1 yellow card would give them the Fair Play Award as well. The trophy goes to Brazil. And they win the Mini World Cup 2010. Deserved winners. The Brazilian side. Mao gets a chance to hold the cup as well.
In the words of the